Well, this is Pepper, and I asked Pepper if she would be willing to share with us about what her life was like before Christ.
Good morning, everyone. So it's an honor and privilege to be here with you all today. I must tell you that I was a product of the generational sin that they speak of. I had to start to learn to pretty much survive at a very young age. Both my parents were alcoholic addicts, and they lacked the responsibility that they need to raise 3 children. I had an older brother that did not do very well. He also became an addict. So myself and my little brother pretty much had to fend for ourselves growing up. I tried to do the best that I could to help raise him. I didn't want him to have to suffer the way I did, so I tried to provide for him as best as possible. My first happiest memory was I was about 9 years old, and a church bus came through our neighborhood. And I just remember bolting out the door and jumping on that bus. I don't even think I asked if I can go. I never remember saying bye, Mom, or anything. I just would jump on that bus and go to that church. And I believe that's where God had planted his seed within me. It wasn't until later on in life, in 1996, I was just turning 21 years old, and I was in a really bad car accident. I had a colostomy and a urine tube to help me live, and I couldn't walk. I didn't have proper insurance, so I didn't have therapy. I struggled a lot after that accident, and I turned to cocaine because I heard it helped numb your pain. From that point on, I lost control. I lost control of everything. I lost the respect of my little brother. Everything in my life fell apart. Everything that I had built had fell apart at that moment. Years went by. I became a thief, a drug addict, a liar, everything that I was not. And I knew deep down inside that I deserved better and that my life could be a lot better. I had my first child at 25. I did not get to raise him. He basically got to live with grandma and his dad, and I did not get to raise him, and that really tore me apart. I struggled with just trying to get any kind of stability at all to try to get my life back together, and it was a long road ahead of me. In and out of jail, couldn't get it together, and it wasn't until I was 38 years old, pregnant with my second child, and I truly was crying out to God, saying, please save me. He basically plucked me out of my situation and put me in jail, and I knew that right then and there, God had heard my prayer. I opened the Bible for the first time and started reading, because I knew that seed that was planted a long time ago was for me to listen to, and I knew that deep down in my heart, that's what I wanted. I prayed that God would give me a solid place to land so I could raise my 2 children and be the mom that I needed to be. The day before I went to get released, I was told about a program called Heritage House South. And when I went to that program, it was for women and children. It's in here in Costa Mesa. And the very next day, the Bible study called NorthEast The Well came. They came and they showed us the way. They loved on us. There was volunteers that came and picked us up, prayed over us with no judgment. And I could tell you right now that my life would be completely different if I didn't have God in my life, if I didn't have NorthEast of the Well in my life. It is a privilege for me today. I actually am on staff at NorthEast of the Well. I get to help with all these things that were given to me. I get to give back what was given to me. And it's truly a blessing. I'm a part of discipleships. We have discipleships in every aspect of where we're at, which are growing tremendously, and it's a very beautiful thing. I think that, the enterprise that we're about to start is pretty much what helped me. I had multiple felonies. Like I said, I was a drug addict, drug dealer. Nobody wants to hire that. I came to Laura for prayer, and she said, Pepper, why don't you come and work for us? And it's been 4 years and about 4 months that I've been sober. My life is completely different. Thank you. Thank you. And I just want to tell you guys, thank you so much for all your love and support, and I look forward to seeing you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pepper.